Hi and welcome to another update of Ammanford Junction. This one is like all my other updates, long overdue, and I've done quite a lot of stuff to the layout. This is more additions to the layout than changes to the layout. There has been a few changes, but this is more to show you what I've bought and what has been added to the layout. What's the plans to the layout with the stuff that I've bought, which is going to be added to parts of the layout, and a few plans, and just a general update on info of the layout, and a few things on some more of the videos I'm going to be doing in the next month or two. First up, as you can see in your picture, is the Rail Track Class 144 Northern Rail livery. So we're going to take a closer look at that now. So this was actually picked up at Alexandra Palace from Rail Check themselves. They're very helpful in reserving it for me, so thank you to Charlie at Rail Track for doing that for me. It's a great model. I don't want to go too much into detail on it, but fantastic model, and the detail on it is exceptional. For £110, it's a bargain in my account compared to other DMUs. The pricing of the other DMUs out and about you see today, the detail level is so much better than others of the same sort of price range, and it's a fantastic achievement by Rail Track, and I'm sure their 143s will be just as popular, and I hope whatever they do in the future will be just as good as well, because I will be going back to them if they produce anything that can fit into my era and rolling stock area. So that was one of my biggest purchases at Alexandra Palace. I'm sure a lot of you are there as well. It was a very good show. It's also helping to build up my Northern Rail theme, as this is the Northwest, it's in Greater Manchester, the layout. So my idea is to try and build up a Northern Rail branch line effect. So this is my second Northern Rail livery. I believe it is my fourth Northern Rail item. So I've got two Northern Rail DMUs of some kind in previous liveries with Northern Rail branding, but these are the first two Northern Rail trains in the actual Northern Rail livery, and that's continuing my trend of buying Northern Rail liveried items. This is obviously the one Class 150 if you're watching the previous updates. This is one of my other fairly recent additions to the layout. So as you can see in this picture, I've also bought a rake of 5 MRA wagons. This is a pack from Dapple. I picked this up when I was recently on holiday in Cornwall at the Kerno Model Rail Centre in Camborne, and they were very helpful there in assisting me with buying some of the products that I was interested in there. It was on sale at the time of purchase. This was sometime last week, and it was £90, so it was a little bit cheaper than the standard recommended retail price of them. So I was happy at the price I bought them, and they are an absolutely lovely detailed rake. Well done to Dapple on that one, and I'm sure you'll be seeing more of these in the future. At the moment I've got them in the siding on the side, and that brings me on to my next purchase. My next item I've got to show you is this Bachmann Scenecraft depot building. This is actually part of their Continental range, and was also on sale at Kerno Model Rail Centre at £35 roughly, reduced from 50 something pounds, so I thought I'd snap it up. As you can see, I put the wash unit outside it as well with the Class 60. This is eventually going to be the idea when on the next board, when I finally come around to build it. It is temporarily in place at the moment. It will be part of a wash unit and be for DMUs and diesels alike, and it will be running through, so I'll have to build some sort of washer with inside the unit as well, and have the outside washer slightly further away from it than it is positioned at this point in time, but you get the idea, and it'll be something along those sort of lines. So next up is this Plaza Thea Tampa from Bachmann. This is their latest release of this particular item. They have done it in previous years gone by, but this is the latest one. This particular version is unpowered. The latest release, as some of you will know, was only powered. At Alexandra Palace, some of you may know that Batman do a bargain stand for stuff that's been returned for any old reason. This could be because it wasn't liked, or the DCC chip was not in properly, or something as silly as that. So they sell all the stuff that they can sell on, and this is one of them. This is demotored though, so it was only £20. So I thought I'd get it, as it would probably only sit in one of my side ends anyway. So I bought one of those, and I'll be doing some modifications to that to make it look unused and a bit more realistic, and just like it's been sitting there silent for some time. So that's the next thing I bought from Alexandra Palace. I also picked some traffic cones up from Alexandra Palace. These are from Langley Models, and I plan on doing a bit of a roadwork scene somewhere on the layout, so I thought I might as well pick some more cones up, as I only have a few at this current point, so they were pretty good. I've also got myself a new bike shelter from Hornby, and this is to fit in with the front of the station theme and just modernise it and just give a good station theme. I'll obviously put some bikes in there, and that'll also be removing the brick wall in the end if I can. And I'll be hopefully detailing the station a bit more over the next few weeks. I've also picked up 2 Hornby Royal Mail post boxes. I've got one here, and I've got one there. As you can see, I've moved the terrace houses down this end of the layout. This is to fit in with the dead end lane sort of idea. I thought it looked better with that sort of bit, with parked cars outside it, and that continues on all the way up to where the bank and the 2 shops are. I then have space for 2 more of the masonettes from Batman, and then it turns into the hotel and the pub. So I'm fast filling the gap between, along the back scene there. To fit in with the derelict house theme, I've put a worker's van and 2 cones and a skip outside on the road, and I'll also be putting a for sale sign up soon. On the front of what was the newsagents, I am now putting into a Ladbroke, so that's in the process of conversion. I've started with some signs in the window, and there will be a new back scene to it, and it will be a Ladbroke's logo on the front. I've also started painting this, which will turn into a Premier off licence, and that's got a new back in it, so the back scene from the newsagents has been taken and put into this. One of my next jobs is to paint the road. That's what I've assigned next. I've been finalising where the road edges and the joins are going to be, and all the detailing parts. I've got some evergreen strips for the curb. These are roughly life size to curve for what the curb would be, and I'll be shaping those and cutting those after I've painted the main road scene in the grey colour, and then I'll be using white paint and this Tamiya masking tape to produce some white lines, and I'll be using some transfers for any of the harder stuff. I've also got myself some of this wheels, I believe it's wheels or ratio paving kit, which I'll be using on parts of the pavement, not all of it, but just parts. I've also got these concrete posts in this bag here for blocking off any car access from the main road into the dead end street. So as you can see, the layout is pretty messy at the moment. That's due to all the new locos I've been buying and stuff that's been sorted. This area will be cleared soon, or cleaned up, ready for me to paint the road surface. That's one of my next main jobs to do. Along with my other main things to do will be detailing the fronts of locomotives with the brake pipes, etc. Some of the new ones I have, that dates back to the Class 60, which I never finished, which I got back in October, November time, so I'll have to be doing that, and all my other new locos, and fix any locos that have been broken or anything like that. That's sort of like a fleet maintenance that I've got to do. I've also got to update, if some of you remember, my Tackley station halt. I've got some new bits for that, and I've also got to do any detailing, gluing bits, anything like that. I've also got to do some more painting on buildings and some new stuff I've got. That's all for the next update. So I've also got some items for sale, so they'll be in the next update. As I've crammed so much into this update already, I didn't think I'd be able to have time to put into that update. They'll either be in the next update or in a separate video for themselves. And hopefully in the next update you'll see all those things I've mentioned just now. They should be all in the next update to come. I'll be working on those within the next week or so. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for all the subscriptions. I've noticed I've reached over 500, and I would like to say a massive thank you, and I'll be doing a special video for my 500 subscribers. It means a lot. It makes me worthwhile doing all these videos for you guys. Yeah, I would like to say thank you very much. And I wish you a good Easter. I know it's a little bit late, but that's it for now.